YouTube's been a really strange place lately. You'd have to be living in a cave if you didn't know about all the changes on the homepage with the layout and stuff. I personally, for me, it's an absolute nightmare. The fact that really successful, highly viewed, famous YouTubers such as Kaylee Hyde are feeling the effects of the viewing drops and stuff. Imagine how people like me feel who don't even have that many to start with. My views have dropped so drastically, and I was actually looking back at my analytics, and you can see how my views have changed since Google bought YouTube, and then since this happens, like every single time there's a really big drop. So that's a bit of a nightmare. So if you do see this, congratulations, because I think viewing videos is actually a mean feat these days. I don't actually think there is any way that we can tell YouTube just how much we hate these changes. I've been trying to contact YouTube about something that happened to me with the partnership program for nearly 2 years. In fact, I think it's over 2 years now, and it's like talking to a brick wall. So that's really bad, but let's just move on from that and hope that they actually start giving a crap about their users one day again soon. On the 28th of December, I went to New York City with my family and my boyfriend. We had like quite a lot of family occasions that time of year. There was my 21st birthday, my parents' 25th wedding anniversary, and my grandparents' 55th wedding anniversary. So we decided to go to New York. Just had the most amazing time. I genuinely believed that I lived in the best city in the world, London, when before I went to New York, and now I realised that I was wrong, and New York is just tenfold better. The only thing I didn't like about New York, actually there's two things I didn't like about New York. The first thing I didn't like was the subway. What I really struggled with is that there's very few maps. On the London Underground, there's maps, like wherever you are on the train you can see a map, you know exactly where you've come from and where you're going, and there's a little lady, she does the little voiceover, tells you where you're going next. You don't really get that on all the subways in New York, which I really struggled with. It made me quite panicky actually. Sorry that I'm like really fidgety, I'm actually kneeling on the ground, but it hurts a bit. The other thing that I struggled with in New York was the enthusiasm of some of the people I met, mainly the people who worked in places like the Rockefeller Center and Macy's. They're all just so enthusiastic, and this says more about me being a cynical Brit than it does the enthusiastic Americans, because I know that's a culture difference between the two places. I found it a little bit irritating, but on other occasions I really liked it, so I think it kind of depends what mood you're in. However, something that I really did like about New York is that people just seem so much more laid back there than in London. Like, I did a street photography lesson with a professional street photographer, and my dad as well, he did the lesson too. And you can just go up to people in New York in the streets and take their photo, and they don't care, like they like it, whereas I think if you did that in London you'd probably get a smack in the face. Another thing that I liked was the fact that people actually chat to you on the subways, which if you did that in England, if you chatted to someone on the London Underground that you don't know, I'd probably go as far as to say it's frowned upon. People are just too suspicious, and they keep their head down too much to appreciate that kind of thing. So that was quite interesting. I'm about to embark on my final semester ever of university, which is probably, needless to say, absolutely terrifying for me, mainly because I just can't believe how quickly it's gone. I'm really excited about it. I was talking to Stuart last night about everything I have to do next semester, and the list kind of went on and on and on. And on top of that, I'm also on a committee with a couple of my friends and my lecturer to get an exhibition organised for the end of the year to display all the media work, and that involves fundraising. So on top of all of the work I have to do, I'm also doing like this extracurricular activity. I'm really looking forward to it, but I'm also kind of worried. Have I bitten off more than I can chew? Only time will tell. I don't think I have, mainly because my lecturers at university are absolutely incredible. Like, they really they look out for you on a level up than you'd ever expect them to do. So I know that they're going to kind of look after us all, and I have brilliant friends. So that's going to be interesting, but also scary. I've also entered the great big job hunt, which is as horrific as everyone has told me it would be. I did a day at the Actors Centre in Covent Garden, courtesy of Channel 4 for Talent, and it was about like TV presenting and stuff. And we had workshops from a professional TV presenter and got to do like a Q&A panel with loads of like industry professionals, which was really interesting and enlightening. However, I think it kind of confirmed for me that I don't think at the moment television is the industry I want to go into. I think I definitely want to stick more to the online broadcast environment, mainly because it's more my comfort zone. People could say that's a good or a bad thing, like sticking to your comfort zone, but I think at the moment this is kind of an area that I want to further explore, just because I really enjoy it. I like the personalness of it, and I like the way it's a lot more, oh, it sounds so pretentious saying this, but it's a lot more organic. Like, you can kind of do it wherever you are, which I think is really amazing. Like, that to me encompasses what media is becoming. It's becoming something that anyone can take part in, which I think is really cool. I wish I was Lottie. See Lottie, she's just casually sitting, she's just having a little sleep. That's just what she does with her life. To be fair, since I got back from New York, I've been so jet lagged that I've been doing that a lot, so I can't complain really. I'm going to finish this up by showing you the snow, and I hope you all had very happy holidays, whatever you celebrated, if anything, and I hope you have very happy 2013, and I will see you soon. Bye!